Okie dokie, it's another day, it's another Mario 64 day, and maybe today, I could think this is gonna be an actual episode. It depends on when my food arrives. Like, I'm getting some burgers. If the food arrives, I mean, the thing is, I can't just cut. I mean, I would have to cut it into parts. Like, I would go eat, and then afterwards, I obviously cut the parts together because I don't eat while recording. That would be very disrespectful. And last time I talked about my pet peeves, and one of my pet peeves is people who talk during eating. Like, that should just not be allowed. You should not be allowed to eat and talk. The thing is, we haven't done any stars in this world, even though it's a world that I don't personally like very much. No, wait, it's Someone's Land. I thought this is like the tiny one. The tiny island one. I don't like that, but this one, I like this one. Like, despite popular belief, ice levels are one of my, well, I don't want to say favorite ones, but they're not one of my most hated ones. Like, the thing is, this star in a randomizer, you never do this normally, because in a randomizer it's always like somewhere out. Those are like the most fun stars sometimes. Like, you just basically get them shoved up your butt for free. And when someone gives you something for free, you take it for free, right? Things can't I just triple jump and you can fall on the ceiling? If I wouldn't quickly jump up. Wait, you will fall if you do that. Like, obviously this one is the fake one. This one goes like nowhere. Because it's like, haha, you're so close to the thing, but no, we're trolling you, hehe, troll face. Remember when Rage comics were a huge thing? Like, oh, there it is. Like, Rage comics were like, haha, look at me. Wait, you just entered from the top. Well, the thing is, again, I could now insult the game for having such easy starts. Like, Odyssey chats will be like, oh no, wait, actually Mario 64 chats will be like, Odyssey has these easy ones, not Mario 64. In Mario 64, you really have to think about what star you're getting, because it's for the brain people with the big brains. The thing is, can I use this as a shortcut? Oops. But anyways, like, two legends can coexist. I don't think you can get on there. Maybe you can. Like, two legends can coexist, right? Like, just because one game is better than the other for some people doesn't mean... Oopsies. No, Oh! Verse 12. I thought he is gonna fall. I really thought that's gonna be a first try. The thing is, I kinda hate this level with its retcons because there's only like one... What the fuck just happened? I hate the camera, I hate the camera, I hate the camera, I hate the camera. So, things that we hate. What do we hate? Like, I didn't go into this episode with this topic inside of my head. I was like, I'm gonna go along and maybe make up a topic. And a good topic would be, what do we hate? Something I hate is... Oh, that was bad. What would be something that I hate? I hate Brussels sprouts. For example, it could be food. Brussels sprouts are the only kind of food that literally make me gag. Hey. Wait, he can't... Hello. Oh, there we go. Like, normally I don't struggle with this. Normally I'm choking him to death easily, because he's a big boy and, well, I don't choke people normally. Normally people choke me, but I'm not a big boy. So, Brussels sprouts, the worst food ever. Like, just the smell of them made me gag. Like, the thing is, I had a fairly conservative stepdad, and he was the kind of person that said, if it lands on your table, on your plate, you have to eat it. Like, you just have to, even if you may puke. So basically, I sat there and was forced to eat them, and like, the first time I ate them, I was like, the first time I ever ate them, I obviously ate them because I didn't know I won't like them, right? That was when I was a little kid. I was like eating them and then another time, when my stepdad got into the picture and everything, he was like, oh, we're gonna eat Brussels sprouts today. And then, I kind of got forced to eat them again, and I was like, I literally was like gagging and everything, and they were like, no, you have to eat them. And, well, you may know what happens when you eat something that makes you gag. You really kind of maybe have to get it out of you, but not through that hole that you normally use. So, they were like, oh, you don't have to pretend to hate them that much. But the thing is, the next time we ate Brussels sprouts, they were like, hey, either you eat the Brussels sprouts or you won't be allowed to get up from the table. And I literally stood on the table, or I literally sat at the table for 3 hours before my parents saw oh yeah, you know, wait, is he still not here? Before my parents saw, okay, maybe Brussels sprouts are off the table for him. And you know, in one way, you know, he was an absolute ass when I wish that he would die. But you know, like that's the only person in life, except maybe if we include people like Hitler and Kim Jong-un Kun. Those are also obviously people that want to die. But if we include like normal people that are not dictators and shit like that, he would be the #1 target that should die. I wish he dies a painful death, and the most painful death that any person could ever die, and hopefully he's gonna be all alone while it happens. So, with that out of the way, Brussels sprouts are my absolutely least favorite food. Like, there's nothing... Obviously, there's probably other food. Like, I can't think of another food that makes me think, like, nah, I can't even take a bite of this. Like, there's probably some food, like, I never had octopus. I had octopus, takoyaki. Like, octopus, they're like octopus, ball things. Like, it was, like, weeby stuff. It was okay. But, you know, like, an actual... a tentacle from an octopus, I don't know if I would be able to eat that. Like, it's too chewy. I don't like chewy food in general. Like, chewy food is like my least favorite one. The thing is, I don't know where the igloo is. Oh shit, I'm not gonna die. Okay, that somehow was things. It's so lame that they can. They literally spawn camp me. I literally got spawn camp. Okay, the thing is, either I now go for the igloo or I go for 100 coins. The thing is, the igloo is up there, right? Like, the igloo is like on this wall here, somewhere. Like, I can jump up this wall. Can I not? Like, I'm like so insecure right now about this thing. Like, the igloo isn't the igloo normally always like around here? Like, you go up the mountain and it's like here somewhere. Like, the igloo should be... Oh, it's up there. Wait, can you... Wait, you're... Am I supposed to go up with the shell here? Like, I never really think about the shell in this kind of way, that I should get the shell before I do that. But the thing is, obviously, when you miss this one, like, there's 2 of these. But the thing is, I am not allowed to pull them away, because if I pull them away, I can't really get to the... Fuck me. Mario, get the fuck away. This is still a brutal death animation. Like, if you kill both of these dudes, these flowers, you can't really get the thing anymore. Because if you jump on them, you die. Or you kill them, I mean. So you kill them, and it makes you think, wow. No, wait, this is also giving us a normal star, right? Like, there's like 2 boxes. One has the, you know, shell, and the other one has the, Oh, the thing is, this section doesn't even look too brutal, like, but something about the section just makes you absolutely lose it. Like, it's like so amazing how the game is sometimes just like that. The thing is, they can't come out of... Oh, jeez, we did it. Okay, the white one is... I mean, the thing is, maybe we should keep this... Maybe we should keep... The thing is, I can go for the red coins. Like, maybe I should do that, then we get another star, then we literally have 3 free stars here. And the eagle one. Like, it seems like such an... Like, wait, these are like so easy. Wait, don't choke it. Thing is, the last one is right there, and then it spawns right... Okay. The only hard part... I think it's not even that hard. This is like an easy world, actually. This is a fairly easy world, maybe except maybe for the 100 coins. Like, we literally did everything in this level already. Except the 100 coins. Holy shit, look at these skills. How am I making it so hard for myself? Okay, you can't just grind into it, you have to jump into it, kinda. But the thing is, if you can't see... Can I get away from the shell? There we go, Jesus Christ. Whew. The thing is, I kinda thought if I played the game earlier today, I would maybe play better, but in a way, I play as badly as I did the other parts, even though I'm fairly awake. Like, I maybe didn't sleep enough, but I did everything. The thing is, obviously, other things I hate. I hate it when people hurt other people, but that's like not something that's just for me, right? Like, people, when you ask someone something like, what do you hate? You kind of want to hear something that makes you think, that tells me a lot about the person, right? Like, everyone can say, I hate people that abuse animals. Normal thing to hate. But, you know, I'm not the kind of person that hates many... Like, the other time I talked about pet peeves, I was like, I'm not the kind of person that really has anything that I hate too much about pet peeves. Like, I have the pet peeves like most people do, like, not noises, people who eat loudly, that kind of stuff. But it's not like I have anything that makes me think, like, wow, I'm gonna lose it. And with hate, it's also like that. Like, Puzzle Sport is obviously a very unique thing towards me. I mean, it's not that unique. I think everyone under the age of 40 nowadays doesn't like them. Maybe it's like a thing that you have to become 40, and when you turn 40, now you're legally allowed to actually enjoy them. And if you're not 40 yet, you're not allowed to like them. The thing is, let's hope. The thing is, I'm pretty sure I normally... Wait, whoa, don't take that, don't take that, don't take that. Like, normally, I'm pretty sure I'm very... Normally, it's like very easy to get into the igloo without the shell. I'm not quite sure why I'm choking. Like, I'm choking on the easy parts that I normally never choke. Okay, perfect. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, how do you crab like a baby? The thing is, maybe it's gonna be short this time. Maybe we're gonna do this in time. The thing is, I have the invisibility cap, which we need to get this star. Thing is also the igloo. No, wait, we need... No, wait, we can jump over. And the thing is, I don't know if this... I mean, we could just go out of the igloo and then go back in. The thing is, the invincibility cap is like such a cool idea. If you think about it. And there's like... Can't fucking see. Take the star. Okay. 69, hee, you know what that means. The crazy sex number. Ha 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 ha. Okay, the thing is... Tiny, huge island has... What does it have? What's an easy one? Like, they have an easy one, right? Like, the thing is, I could also go rainbow mode. Like, there's some fairly... Oh, wait, that's this... Wait, no, I don't want to see the monkey again. If you've seen the episode with the monkey, you know that I'm having flashbacks if it comes up. I don't want to see another monkey again. Like, tiny, huge mountain? It's not here, right? Like, it's like downstairs, but through a door. Like, you can probably tell that I am not the most replayed person when it comes to Mario 64. Wait, it's right here. The other time we went the other way. There it is. Obviously, we go into the small one. Because we want to start as a small one. Plug the piranha. I mean, that's an easy one. Oh, wait, we're huge. The thing is, how does Big Mario get squashed against little Goomba? Like, isn't it a little bit of an insult to Mario? Like, just saying, like, I think Mario can do better. Things we have to be small when we do this, and now we just plug all the piranha plants here. And have... Oh, can we do that? Like, do we have to be big to do that? I really... Like, obviously it doesn't seem like we can do that. Like, do I have to plug like 5 once while I'm big? I don't think that's how it works, right? Like, it won't even make them spawn, really. Like, I really am the stupidest person alive right now when it comes to Mario 64. Trivia and everything. Like, don't I need to get something? Like, I have to walk around in a circle around them, right? No, wait. I just have to be good at hitting them. Like... Wait, the thing is, it's like so weird. It feels weird. Like, it feels like I'm kicking them, but I'm also not kicking them. Oh, they just decided, you know what, Mario? Like, it's like you jump into them and you think you should get hit. Like, I think I should get hit right here. But I'm not getting hit. Like, sometimes you replay Mario 64 and you realize kind of like how many issues it has, but you don't really care. It's still a fun game. Like, this seems like I'm becoming a hater. I'm not becoming a hater, but maybe it's because I recently only played through this randomizer. And in my Mario 64, I mean, it was the start of the year where I tried to go through all 3D Marios and 2D Marios, like mainline ones. But there, I don't remember it being that hard. Maybe it's, I'm gonna say it's this version of Project 64, like the 3.01 one is like worse than the one I was on before. I was still on like 1.8. But the freaking Zelda randomizer made me upgrade. Otherwise, you couldn't use the Ocarina of Time randomizer on it. And, you know, that one runs well. And I really want to play a randomizer of Ocarina of Time now. The thing is, I can do BLGs here, actually. I've done it before. And they're pretty easy, to be honest. Like, obviously, you know, when you have to do them consistently, then it becomes super duper hard. But as a casually BLJ maker, I got them fairly consistently, which is kind of crazy. Like, I just wanted to do some for fun, and bum, they just worked. It was because I played like this Guilty Gear hack. Like, there's a Guilty Gear hack where you play as Mei from Guilty Gear. The one with Dolphin, you know, Totsugeki. And she can fly with the Dolphin kinda, and I saw that hack and I was like, when I got like to the BLG stage, I was like, yeah, you know what, how about I try one? And it just kind of worked, even though you don't really need to do that. Look at this though. Isn't this way speedrunners go crazy mode? Okay, I'm not gonna even try it. The thing is, this always felt so weird to me, like this part here where Mario can just suddenly walk up and stay on a ledge like this. Like, Mario 64 has some crazy stuff. Like, these levels feel so uncohesive, right? And when you play the Bowser stages, they feel like, who designed these? Like, not in a bad way. Like, I'm not like, oh, I fired the designer of them, but more like, did Bowser himself make these stages for himself? I should probably pick up that. I don't think I will die to Bowser. I didn't even go the shortcut. I don't think I will die to Bowser. Famous last words. One of my favorite My Chemical Romance songs. I'm a big fan. But, you know, it's gonna be one of those days. You know, I mean, there's like one more big passage, and then after that we're kind of through. But you know, these levels are fun. These are like pure platforming goody goods. Oh yeah, we're already through. And this part is also kind of weird, like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you a windy challenge. The thing is, there's a one up here, right? Like, there's also one behind the door, or here, under there. But we can you continuously farm that one? Like, every time you run every time you die, can you grab that one? Okay, the thing is, this is gonna be short. This is gonna be a short episode if I beat him now. So if I struggle a little bit, you know why. If you've seen the So to be honest, last time I played the randomizer, I did 3 throws, 3 hits. Like, that is amazing. Holy shit, fuck. See, I'm pretending, yeah, see the one up. That is a little bit, I mean, the thing is, obviously they don't want little babies to, you know, go game over. Because it's a scary level, you know, Bowser looks so... The thing is, I love Mario 64 Bowser. Look at this dude, look at him. He's so fucking cute. I would give him a hug. Like, he doesn't look scary, he looks like a cuddly bear. I want to give him a hug. You know, I talked about hate in this episode a little bit. Oh fuck. But you know, why should I talk about hate if you can talk about making love to Bowser? But he didn't grab because I was still in the animation. What am I doing? Like, I'm really playing the worst Mario 64 gameplay you've ever witnessed. That could be a hit. Holy shit, the Nintendo 64 did not like that. That was a crazy amount of lag. Wow. Holy moly, macaroni cheese with extra dippings of cheese on top, which I don't like because I'm lactose intolerant. Wow. So long, you Bowser. See, I was pretending all along. I just wanted to make the video above 20 minutes. Wink, wink. And, you know, like I promised, you will see Mario Sunshine 100% on this channel for not doing 100% in this game. I am not in the right condition at the moment to play through this game 100%. I just don't feel it. I would be struggling more. Like, the thing is, I never said a time limit. I think in the part where I promised Mario Sunshine 100%, I promised before around 2028 or something, or 29. And the thing is, this is a nice, good ending. the first game I ever let's played on my main channel, which are on private nowadays because they were in German and everything. I started with Mouse 64. It was the first let's play I've ever done, and I didn't complete it. I don't even know. I did like 5 parts, and I did even worse. I literally did worse because here's the deal. Here's the kicker. I played it not with a controller. I played it with keyboard and mouse, or mostly just keyboard. I think I used like the back in the day PC games sometimes didn't use the mouse. Like you use the keyboard, and you use the keyboard, both hands on the keyboard, and that's how I tried to play it. And I think that's why I suck even harder than I did now. But this is kind of crazy, isn't it? This was 12 years in the making. For some reason, it doesn't sound too long ago. Like 12 years, 2011. That is actually a long time ago, but 12 years doesn't sound too much in a way. I mean, 12 years, many things can happen. 3 World Cups, 12 Super Bowls. Since then, there were literally 2 new Mario games. Since that day, I mean, it depended. I think Mario Galaxy 2 came out in 2011, right? Or did it come out in 2012? I think it came out in, like, basically since the start of my Mario 64 Let's Play in that day, there has only been 2 3D Mario games. Odyssey and 3D World. Obviously 3D Land counts, but for some reason people forget about it. And that's kind of crazy, isn't it? 12 years, only 2 3D Mario games if you don't count Land. I mean, Land was an okay game. It doesn't really think does it stop when I tap out? Fuck. Okay, then I can't. Wait, I'm gonna wound it. Release date, Galaxy 2 release date, Mario. Let me check. Okay, it was 2010? Holy shit. Okay, Jesus. Damn. I mean, Skyward Sword was like the last big Nintendo game for the Wii, right? And that was 2011. Because I still remember when I pre-ordered that game in the special edition with the golden Wii remote. I was going to college, and that weekend when the game came out on a Friday, I sat in my room, played through Skyward Sword in that weekend, and when the credits came up, I was clapping. I clapped like this. I clapped at the credits and was like, holy shit. And then when we tried to replay it a couple of weeks later, I was like, this wasn't that great. And that day I realized hype of a release game can change your perception quite well. And, well, some games stand the test of time after 2 weeks, and some don't. Like Tears of the Kingdom. If you saw the other parts, you have seen my opinion on that game, which was the biggest disappointment I ever had with a Nintendo game. And it's maybe even with a video game. Like, I don't think I've ever been that excited for a video game, and it felt so flat to me. I even loved Brawl. Brawl, so hyped. Brawl and Metal Gear Solid 5 Defend and Pain were 2 of my most hyped games ever, and both in one way or the another didn't quite live up to the total hype, but they didn't disappoint me. Totally. They still are great games, but Tears of the Kingdom, the thing is, I wasn't even too hyped for it. Like, I did some main channel videos where I reacted to the different trailers from the directs and everything, and I was like, yeah, something about this game just doesn't make me too hot and bothered. So, despite that, my hype wasn't even huge. But maybe in the next 6 years, we will get another Zelda. I don't even want it to go totally back to the old 3D ones. Like, I'm not one of those dudes. Charles Martinet, Leslie Swan, I wonder what she's doing right now. Like, I'm pretty sure Peach's voice actor was not like a super hired one. Like, it was probably like someone working at Nintendo, right? The thing is, I should Google that. The thing is, I don't want to interrupt the song again, because this song, it just warms your heart. This is one of the best credit songs ever. Hiroshi Yamauchi. F to a fallen Nintendo legend. Even though I never knew him, and people say he was one of those older generation guys that were really hard to work with. I remember when Rare announced Final Fantasy 7, and it wasn't Nintendo exclusive anymore because, well, they kind of fucked up. You too, Charles. And they kind of fucked up the thing. Leslie Swan, and he was like, hey, people who play Yeah, she is. Leslie Swan is a former localization manager at Nintendo of America and former senior editor of Nintendo Power. Is there anything else that she did? Like, I mean, she did the localizations. What was the last one she worked on? The last localization she worked on was Yoshi's Woody World, Mao Party 10. Damn, and the thing is, I wonder if this was also in the Japanese one then. Was Peach talking in the Japanese version of the game? Probably, right? Like you hear it anyways. But anyways, that has been the end. Thank you. Thank you for playing my game. Thank you for giving Mario your voice, Charles. And there we have it. 12 legend year making in the makings. That's not how you say it, but I'm satisfied. I think this was a good let's play. If we do not count my fairly bad gameplay, but I think I'm finally can put this to rest. I mean, I've beaten it on stream tons of times, but doing it in a let's play, how it started, is a little bit different. So, with that said, good night, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we did it. We did it, Reddit. I say the same joke every episode. So, I'm going to tell you to have a good night. And, for the first time ever on this channel, I would say if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up or even subscribe. Sorry. I'm a little bit, I drank too much Pepsi. Good night. And thanks for watching. Thank you. Thank you. For not for playing my game, but for watching my Let's Play. Yeah. I can't do an Italian accent. Sorry.